nothing is unready to this great work, but a great mind in you. Call to your remembrance your disgraces, your loss of honour, Hippolyta's blood, and arm your courage in your own wrongs. So shall you best right those wrongs in vengeance which you may truly call your own.
'Tis well. The less I speak, the more I burn, and blood will quench that flame.
Now you begin to turn Italian. This beside, when my young incest monger comes, he will be sharp set on his old bit. Give him time enough. Let him have your chamber and bed at liberty. Let my hot hair have law ere he be hunted to his death, that if it be possible, he may post to hell in the very act of his damnation.
It shall be so. And see, as we would wish, he comes himself first. Welcome, my much-loved brother. Now I perceive you honour me. You're welcome. But where's my mother?
With the other states attending on the nuncio of the Pope to wait upon him hither. How's my sister?
Like a good housewife, scarcely ready yet. You'll best walk to her chamber.
If you will.
I must expect my honourable friends. Good brother, get her forth.
You are busy, sir.
Even as the great devil himself would have it. Let him go and glut himself in his own destruction. The nuncio is at hand. Good sir, be ready to receive him.
Most reverend sir, this grace has made me proud that you vouchsafe my house, and I ever rest your humble servant for this noble favour.
You are our friend, my lord. His Holiness shall understand how jealously you honour St. Peter's Vicar in his substitute. Our special love to you.
Signors, to you my welcome. And my ever best of thanks for this most memorable courtesy. Pleaseth your grace to walk near.
My lord, we come to celebrate your feast with civil mirth as ancient custom teaches. We will go.
What? Changed so soon? Hath your new sprightly lord found it a trick in night games more than we could know in our simplicity? Is it so? Or does the fit come on you to prove treacherous to your past vows and oaths?
Why should you jest and my calamity without any sense of the approaching dangers you are in?
What dangers half so great as thy revolt? Thou art a faithless sister. Else on no malice or any treachery beside would stoop to my bent brows. Why, I hold fate clasped in my fist, and could command the course of time's eternal motion, hadst thou been one thought more steady than an ebbing sea. And what? You'll now be honest. That's resolved.
Brother, dear brother, know what I have been, and know that now there's but a dining time twixt us and our confusion. Let's not waste these precious hours in vain and useless speech. Alas, these gay attires were not put on but to some end. This sudden solemn feast was not ordained to riot in expense. I, that have been chambered here alone, part of my guardian, or of any else, am not for nothing at an instant free to fresh excess. Be not deceived, my brother. This banquet is an harbinger of death to you and me. Resolve yourself. It is, and be prepared to welcome it.
Well then, the schoolmen teach us that all this globe of earth shall be consumed to ashes in a minute.
So I've read too.
But 'twas somewhat strange to see the waters burn. Could I believe this might be true? I could believe as well there should be hell or heaven.
That's most certain.
Dream. Dream. Else in this other world we should know one another.
So we shall.
Have you heard so?
For certain.
But do you think that I shall see you there? You look on me. May we kiss one another, prate or laugh, or do as we do here?
I know not that, but for the present, what do you mean? To free yourself from danger, shall I think how to escape? I'm sure the guests are come.
Look up, look here, what see you in my face?
Distraction, a troubled countenance,
Death, and swift repining wrath. But look, what see you in mine eyes?
methinks you weep.
do indeed. These are the funeral tears shed on your grave. These furrowed up my cheeks when first I loved but knew not how to woo. Fair Annabella, should I here repeat the story of my life, we might lose time. Be record all the spirits of the air, all things else that are, the day and night, early and late. The tribute which my heart hath paid Annabella's sacred love hath been these tears, which are her mourners now. Never till now did nature do her best to show a matchless beauty to this world, which in an instant, ere it scarce was seen, the jealous destinies required again. Pray, Annabella, pray, since we must part, go thou white in thy soul to fill a throne of innocence and sanctity in heaven. Pray, pray, my sister.
Don't I see your drift? Your blessed angels, guard me.
So say I. Kiss me. If ever after times should hear of our fastened affections, though perhaps the laws of conscience and of civil use may justly blame us, yet when they but know our loves, that love will wipe away that rigor which in other incest would be abhorred. Give me your hand. How sweetly life doth run in these well-coloured veins. How constantly these palms do promise health. But I could chide with nature for this cunning flattery. Kiss me again. Forgive me.
With my heart,
Farewell.
will you be gone?
Be dark, bright sun, and make this midday night, that thy gilt rays may not behold a deed will turn thy splendor, more sooty than the poets feign their sticks. One other kiss, my sister.
What means this?
To save thy fame, and kill me in a kiss. Thus die, and die by me, and by my hand. Revenge is mine. Honor doth love command.
Brother. By your hand.
When you're dead, I'll give my reasons for it. For to dispute with thy, even in thy death, most lovely beauty, would make me stagger to perform this act which I must glory in.
Forgive him, heaven, and me my sins. Farewell, brother. Unkind, unkind. Mercy. Great heaven. Oh.
She's dead. Alas, good soul. The hapless fruit that in her womb received its life from me hath had for me a cradle and a grave. I must not dally. This sad marriage bed and all her best bore her alive and dead. Sorrento! Thou hast missed thy aim in this! I have prevented now thy reaching plots, and killed her love, for whose each drop of blood I would have pawned my heart. Fair Annabella, over glorious art thou in thy wounds, triumphing over infamy and hate. Shrink not, courageous hand. Stand up, my heart, and boldly act my last and greater part.
Remember, sir, what you have to do. Be wise and resolute.
Enough. My heart is fixed. It pleases your grace to taste these coarse confections, though the use of such set entertainments consists more in custom than in cause. Yet, reverend sir, I am still made your servant by your presence.
And we your friend.
But where's my brother Giovanni?
Here! Here's Lorenzo, trimmed in reeking blood that triumphs over death, proud in the spoil of love and vengeance. Fate, or all of the powers that guide the motions of immortal souls, could not prevent me.
What means this?
Son Giovanni.
Shall I be forestalled?
Be not amazed. If your misgiving hearts shrink at an idle sight, what bloodless fear of coward passion would have seized your senses had you beheld the rape of life and beauty which I have acted? My sister, oh my sister.
What of her?
The glory of my deed darkened the midday sun, made noon as night. You came to feast, my lords, with dainty fare. I came to feast too, but I digged for food in a much richer mine than gold or stone, of any value balanced. 'Tis a heart, my lords, in which is mine entombed. Look well upon it. Do you know it?
What strange riddle's this?
'Tis Annabella's heart, it is. Why do you startle? I vow 'tis hers. This dagger's point plowed up her fruitful womb and left to me the fame of a most glorious executioner.
Why, madman, art thyself?
Yes, mother, and that times to come may know how as my fate I honored my revenge. List, mother, in your ears I will yield up how much I deserve to be your son.
What is it thou sayest?
9 moons have had their change since I first thoroughly viewed and truly loved your daughter and my sister.
Alas, my lords, he is a frantic madman.
Mother, no. 9 months I enjoyed seeing Annabella's sheets. 9 months I lived a happy monarch of a heart in her. Lorenzo, thou knowest this. Thy paler cheek bears the confounding print of thy disgrace. For her too fruitful womb too soon betrayed the happy passage of our stolen delights, and made a mother to a child unborn.
Incestuous villain.
His rage belies him.
It does not. 'Tis the oracle of truth. I vow it is so.
Bring the strumpet forth!
I shall, sir.
Do, sir. Have you all no faith to credit yet my triumph? Here I swear by all that you call sacred, by the love I bore my Annabella while she lived. These hands have from her bosom ripped this heart. Is it true or no, sir?
'Tis most strangely true.
Oh, cursed man, have I lived to...
Hold up, Floria. Monster of children. See what thou hast done. Broke thy old mother's heart. Is none of you dares venture on him?
Let him. Oh, my mother. How well had death becomes her in her griefs. Why, this was done with courage. Now survives none of our house but I, guilt in the blood of a fair sister and a hapless mother.
Inhuman scorn of men, as thou hast thought to outlive thy murders!
Yes, I tell thee yes, for in my fists I bear the twists of life. Lorenzo, see this heart that was thy wife's. Thus I exchange it royally for thine. And thus... Now brave revenge is mine.
I can hold no longer, you, sir. Are you grown insolent in your butcheries? Haven't you?
Come, I want to meet thee!
No, will it not be yet? Not this, then another shall. Not yet. I shall fit you anon. Vengeance!
Welcome! One more of you? Whatever you be, I dare your worst! Ah! Oh, I can stand no longer. Feeble arms. Have you so soon lost strength?
Now you're welcome, sir. Away, my master's all is done. Ship for yourselves. Your reward is your own. Ship for yourselves. Deem, my lord. See you this? How is it?
Did
That in death well pleased to have seen my wrongs revenged on that black devil. Those flax case. To thy bosom I give my last breath. Let not the lecher live.
Reward of peace and rest be with him, my ever dearest lord and master.
Whose hand gave me this wound?
Mine, sir. I was your first man. Have you enough?
I thank thee. Thou hast done for me, but what I would have else done on myself. Art sure thy lord is dead?
Oh, impudent slave, as sure as I'm sure to see thee die.
Think on thy life and end, and call for mercy.
Mercy? Why? I am founded in this justice.
Strive yet to cry to heaven.
Oh, I bleed fast. Death, thou art a guest long looked for. I embrace thee in thy wounds. Oh, my last minute comes. Wherever I go, let me enjoy this grace, freely to view my Annabella's face.
Strange miracle of justice.
Raise up the city. We shall be murdered all.
You need not fear, you shall not. Strange task being ended, I have paid the duty to the son which I have vowed to the father.
Speak, wretched villain. What incarnate fiend had led thee on to this?
Honesty and pity of my master's wrongs. For know, my lord, I am by birth a Spaniard, brought forth my country in my youth by Lord Zoranzo's father, whom whilst he lived I served faithfully, since whose death I have been to this man as I was to him. What I have done was duty, and I repent nothing but that the loss of my life had not ransomed his.
Say, fellow, knowest thou yet any unnamed of counsel in this incest?
Yes, an old woman, sometimes guardian to this murdered lady.
And what's become of her?
Within this room she is, whose eyes after her confession I caused to be put out, but kept alive to confirm what from Giovanni's own mouth you have heard. Now, my lord, what I have done you may judge of, and let your own wisdom be a judge in your own reason.
Peace. First, this woman, chief in these events. My sentence is that forthwith she be taken from the city, for example's sake, there to be burnt to ashes.
'Tis most just.
Be it your charge, Donato, see it done.
I shall.
And what for me? If death 'tis welcome, I have been honest to the son as I was to the father.
Fellow, for thee, since what thou didst was not done for thyself, being no Italian, we banish thee forever to depart within 3 days. In this we do dispense with grounds of reason, not of thy offence.
'Tis well. This conquest is mine, and I rejoice that a Spaniard outwent an Italian in revenge.
Take up these slaughtered bodies and see them buried, and all the gold and jewels or whatsoever, confiscate by the canons of the church, we seize upon to the Pope's proper use.
Your Grace's pardon. Thus long I've lived disguised to see the effects of lust and pride, at once brought to shameful ends.
What? Richardetto, whom we thought for dead?
Sir, was it you? Your friend.
We shall have time to talk at large of all, but never yet incest and murder have so strangely met. Of one so young, so rich in nature's store, who could not say, 'tis pity she's a whore.
love those dear hearts and gentle people who live in my hometown, because those dear hearts and gentle people will never